Hi everybody, it's me, Zen. um, what you see here is that I'm going to be doing a tier list of the new songs that are in the new Groove Coaster Future Performers that came out last week. So before we get into that, I want to quickly discuss about how I feel about this new game, as I actually did buy it day one, despite me not deciding saying I'm not going to. So to put things into perspective, I have been watching the last few streams before it released, and I will tell you that I thought it was actually getting good visually because seeing how the gameplay it was looking like it was improving, and it seemed like I was actually going to have fun because it still felt like a little bit more of the regular Groove Coaster version that I played. So I decided just to give it a chance. But in all honesty, that was my biggest regret. When I played through each, I guess, mode, which is both the story and performance, the mechanics were not good at all. Story mode was definitely unfinished, meaning that there was at least 5 more songs waiting to be unlocked, and I know four of them being the character songs, and one of them being what is it, like the theme song or something? Yeah, the theme song for one of the high schools. I forgot the name of. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for future updates to actually play those, and who knows how long that'll be. The first one comes out in September, but like I said, there's like a 1 out of 5 chances that a song will be unlocked from that story mode, because in each month it's gonna be at least 2 chapters coming out in each update. So yeah, story mode is unfinished, and for for performance mode, which is, well, both is gonna be like the gameplay wise. I was not feeling the gameplay at all either. The controls were very sensitive, like even slightly pressing a button somehow it counts as a hit, and I was wondering why I was still hitting that even though I wasn't hitting it. Like my thumb wasn't even like touching the button, that is, well, barely touching, and yet it acted like I was hitting it. So my overall impressions of this game is I'm not impressed, and I do hope to see it improve in future updates, but for now, I don't want anything to do with this game. I'm not gonna upload any gameplay of it besides the ones I have uploaded it before. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I like gameplay wise, mechanic wise, even the story, it just felt very off compared to the other ones, and it kind of it kind of ruined my mood of Groove Coaster as a whole. Which, let me not say that, but I just it just made me want to go back to the old ones anyways. So it's not that, but I will say one good thing about the game. One good thing that came out of all this were the new songs, which is this video is gonna be about. Of me of me rating these new songs. Oh, hold up. These songs are here. Is it not capturing my mouse? Oh well. Yeah, my thing's lagging so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna be rating these songs because they were pretty nice when I played them in story mode. So I feel like that was the only good thing to come out of it when I played the game. So let's rate them. So all right. So first up right here we have what is translated as Super God Song, and I'll get to why that's gonna be in its own category because only one song fits that criteria. When I out of all these songs, the next row is God Song, which are songs that I really like and will play it over and over again in terms of musically. As I'll just listen to it freely, and no matter how many times I play it, I'm gonna like it. Like is gonna be songs that I do like, will listen to again, and I really don't think I have anything bad against those songs. So it's just gonna be in that category if I just happen to like it, and I don't really have anything bad to say anything about it if I rate it. Tolerable, it's like in the middle of like and dislike because while I'll say that like it's something I can pass by, but it's not something I would listen to like every day or something like that. It's just gonna be nice to have on the side. No, well those are the songs I actually didn't like because, and I'll get into more detail on the songs that I have chosen for that. And this last category, my poor ears. Yeah, I think the name speaks for itself. There, I won't say too much, but there will be a song for that. So let's get started. And all these ratings I'm choosing are going to be based on the song itself, not the charts. So let's get started. And coming in at number one is I Love Music. Oh, why did this one have to be first? When I selected it, the jackets, this was like in the middle, so I don't know why this was first, but unfortunately, this would be the one that goes to. Oh, come on, stop lagging on me. There. On my poor ears. When I first heard this song, I already knew Fubuki was the one to sing the song, but oh my gosh, I did not expect it to like play like right in my ear, and the whole song itself was already terrible with the the high pitched voice of Fubuki. So yeah, it was just not a good thing, and the amount of times I had to play this in story mode, I was I felt like I was on a chokehold. So sorry Fubuki, but you had better songs. And so now that belongs to my poor ears. The next song is Thunderbolt. Now, when this came out in the official live stream, not official channel, I was kind of feeling it. I really was kind of feeling it, but the more I listened to it, the more I actually didn't like it because honestly, the vocals weren't it for me either. Like it felt like it felt kind of like an outlier compared to the instrumentals, and in my opinion, it just didn't flow. And yeah, that's really all I have to say to Thunderbolt. So I'm it's it's not it in my opinion it is a bad song, but it's just not, and it's not something I won't ever want to listen to again. So this one would be in the no category. The next one is Laugh to Laugh to Love. Now this one is an interesting one because I do have like a a love hate relationship with cutesy songs, just being one of them. But when I listen to this one, the voice was actually pretty nice to listen to, and I do love the instrumentals, and it did flow well. It would this would be something I can't really name anything bad about this song, but it's actually all I can say is it's actually pretty good. So I wish this thing would stop lagging, but so this would be in the like if this thing stops lagging, come on. Okay. Now, I forgot to mention this, but all of these songs that I'm gonna be putting, it's not gonna be in any particular order. So whatever I place, it's just gonna be how it is. And if I happen to move stuff, that does not mean I like it better than the other. Next up is, if I remember correctly, is Sweet Tone Memory. Um, so yeah, this one was in chapter, I'm not chapter, in the Aria arc, and I will say that it's really not for me. That is, but it's still listenable because I didn't, I didn't really find it too annoying, and I did the in terms of the vocals, I didn't really find it annoying, but it was just still a bit too cutesy to me. And I know this is from another VTuber, and I'm not really much into VTubers at all, but some of them are pretty cool to listen to. So this one would be intolerable. I wouldn't mind it if it was in the background, but it's still in more of a neutral relationship. Now the next one is what was it? Blazing Force. I think that's the translation for that. So this one is a really interesting one. Even when I heard the preview, I was already so addicted to the song. I loved the instrumentals, and I definitely liked um the singing of it. The, the voice really matches the vibe that the song had, and I was instantly hooked. And by the time I finished the song for the first time, I absolutely loved it. So this one is actually, come on, stop lagging. There goes up here. Up here to Super God Song. So yeah, it's a very interesting story for me when I first heard this song. I even thought like, how is this really a groove coaster song? It sounds like a song on its own. Like you would just hear it in a random album, but since I heard it in Groove Coaster, I was a bit surprised, and absolutely love I absolutely love this song. I don't know if anything's gonna top that in the game, but yeah, that is a super god song. Next up, we have Wave Wave Wave. This was early on in the story mode in the Kakeru arc, so I will say this for the most part, but I'm not that really into Eurobeat. It really depends on how how it's used, because some artists who are in more the Eurobeat genre, they tend to overuse the instrumentals. But then there are some that are actually pretty tame. But when I heard this song, it was actually tame, and I really liked it. I really liked I liked the chanting, I liked the vocals. It's a it was a pretty nice song, and I do agree with some people who have saying that it's a really good song, because I have read it from other servers saying Wave 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 is either their favorite or it's just a great song. So And I honestly do agree with him. Please don't lag on me again. So this one goes in God Song. Next up, we have Bunnyland. This one's an interesting one. I say that to a lot of songs, but I don't really know what to say about this song because it's like I do like I do not really know how to explain it too much, but I do vibe with the song, and it has that like I don't know how to describe it, but it just has that kind of tone that I really like in some songs that are like this. I thought it was gonna be more cutesy due to how like bright and colorful the jacket was, but when I listened to it, it was actually pretty good. I I do like the swing it has, and it's something I would listen to more. Wouldn't really mind. I can't really name anything bad about this song, so for this one, it goes in like. Next up, we have is Groove High. Uh, so this one you can't really technically call it new because the song did come out in March with the new update. One of the updates in Groove Coaster YY Party. So I don't know if it's like really fair to put this on there, but since this song is actually part of future performers, I guess as well. But it's a pretty cool song. Like it has all four of the navigators from the previous games, Linka, Yume, and Sene. It's a pretty nice song, and it's not really something I can't really name anything bad, but it's not really something I would listen to like all the time because I mean just because it's like more of a um it's just more of a cheer song. It's just not, it's just really something I can just put to the side, but won't really think much of it. So for this one, it goes in tolerable. Next up, we're starting off with the instrumentals, instrumental only songs, which the first one being Mechaverse. This one, I can't really name anything bad about it as well because I've only listened to it a couple times, and I will say that for the theme song the school that it belongs to, it does fit their criteria pretty well, having that like 8-bit, 8-bitty computer like sound. It's pretty good, I guess. I still can't name anything bad about it, but since I've only listened to it a couple times, I can't really say too much about it. So for now, while it may change, it's going in. Okay, this thing stopped lagging on me. It's going intolerable. Our next instrumental song is Animals. It's even for the title itself, it was pretty explanatory about whose theme it was, um, which is this theme right here, his school. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, for a Tash song, it's pretty good. Like it has that Tash vibe, and it even it even has like that jungly feeling. However, since I've only listened to it a couple of times, I still can't my opinion too put too much of my opinion on it. So I'm gonna have to put this intolerable. Now this one, I forgot the full title, but I only know it as One Punch. But this one is actually, it pretty much fits her theme, where she really loves drones. Now, like the other two I've listened to, I only have listened to it a couple of times, so I really can't form an opinion, but I don't remember anything bad about it. So, for now, it will be intolerable. Next up, we have Arts in the Hearts. Now, this is me kind of being biased towards TOS, but I actually really like their songs, and this one isn't an exception at all. Like, the moment I heard it in one of their streams, like, I was already hooked. Like, it already had rapping, which was, part of TOS, and the hip hop vibe. I really can't name anything bad about the song. Some people may say that the rap is bad, but I don't think the rap is bad at all. So, and and like I said, this is probably a bit biased, but I do like Yo's character. While his rap lines may be a bit weird to put it at first. I like I do like his personality. So me being biased towards TOS, I'm gonna have to put it. Come on, this thing needs to stop lagging on me. Okay, it's gonna be in. Did it work? Yep. Okay, it's gonna be in God Song. I absolutely like it. I can't really name anything about it. Name anything bad about it. And me being biased towards TOS has a bit of a contribution to that, but I absolutely like this song, and it belongs at that spot. Now, the next one is Heartbeat Blossom. So, this one being another instrumental, I I can't really name anything bad about it as well because, well, I've only listened to it a couple of times, but I do know that the instrumentals do fit well for his and her school because it has the traditional Japanese and the traditional Japanese style, and it's a cool song. Um, Knowing Red Alice, he does vary his style sometimes. Sometimes it can be a bit too hardcore. Sometimes it can just be like a calm vibe. I can't really name anything too bad about this song, but it is actually something I would listen to again, despite me only listening to it a handful of times in story mode. So, hang on. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, this song, I would listen to it a couple more times again because I do like its style. So yeah, of course it still lags. I'm actually gonna put this in like. Next one we have is, I believe the translation is blooming fire flowers. Now I'll be honest, when I haven't really paid attention to the story mode, but when I listened to her voice for the first time from the song, it sounded a bit more. I didn't expect it to be a bit high pitched than it was. I imagine her voice being a bit deeper, but aside from that, the song is not bad. It's not bad at all. I can't really get into the positives on it, but I also can't get into the negatives of it. All I know is that it does have that feeling of the two songs made by the same artist, Da 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 and uh, Bara Bara from Music Diver. So, in my opinion, for this song, I actually do kind of like it. It doesn't. I didn't think I can really name anything bad about the song, so it's gonna go in this category. The next song we have is Starlight Wish, and I actually did like. I actually do like the song, actually, like the the magical vibe to it. I also love. I also like her voice too. It matches. In my opinion, it does match the beat, and I actually do love the three key measure in this. I still can't really name too much of the positives and negatives because I've only listened to it a handful of times, which a lot of these songs are. But I do remember liking this song, and I don't remember anything too bad about it. So this one goes into like as well. Next one we have is Crystal Bloom. Now, this being the final boss song of the Kakeru arc. Did I have a fun time doing that? I didn't I didn't expect less from the artists who have made this because the previous songs from the old Group Coaster game had had their songs, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have fun with that, and I did. The music is pretty nice, I will say, and the piano and stuff, like it felt like a masterpiece. I don't know anything too bad about it, and I honestly would listen to it again. Not gonna lie. So it's kind of hard for me to figure out where I should put this one because I mean, while I do not have a thing for instrumental songs. I can't really I don't really I don't know if it has a bad advantage towards the other songs of where I'm gonna put it, but I think I actually I'm just gonna put it as like because I don't want to listen to it too much as I'll hate it. So it's gonna be in like I can't really think of anything bad about it, so it's gonna be like that for now. Next one he has Wire and Ring, and oh my god, the amount of times I had to listen to this song in story mode. I actually did start to hate this song at first. Like the more it kept popping up, I was like, why? Why are they doing this to me? Like I get it's the theme song, but they really overused it too much. But I think I think the only bad thing I would say about this song is, to be honest, Kakeru's part because I really wasn't feeling I really wasn't feeling it when his part came out, and it was like it just felt like background noise. Oh, what? Okay, it should be back now, but yeah, I did not like Kakeru's part. it just felt like background noise to me. So that's like the only thing bad about it. And I feel like Kakeru's part does make a most of its song itself. So um, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put this at no, because I would not, especially with how story mode really put the song. I I have to put it on here for now. It may change to tolerable, maybe even like, but that's I don't know about. I actually don't know about like, but maybe just tolerable. But yeah, it's a no for now. Next up, we have, I don't know if it's Kyoso or Hyoso no Aria. When I listened to this in the official channel, I thought to myself, hey, this is actually better than Thunderbolt. It sounded really nice too. Like, the voice was nice, the instrumentals, and it had that winter feeling to it. 40 meter P. I know he does a lot of Vocaloid songs, so maybe that's why I actually started to like it, because he has some nice songs. I'm sorry I said he, but maybe it's a day she, but I don't know. I'm too tired, but I actually really like this song. I have, aside from me playing this a couple times in story mode, I honestly didn't grow tired of playing it. So I can't really name anything bad about the song, and I actually do love it. So this one actually goes in. This thing stuff lagging. Come on. Okay, there you go. Goes in God Song. No matter how many times I'll play it, I actually like it. The last one we have is an instrumental song, Divine Force, um, which is her song right here from Starlight Wish. I think her name is Angelica. So, yeah, I was surprised to actually. I mean, I know Tag does a lot of quote unquote boss songs, especially when it came to Bamani. But when I heard the song in I was like, wow, this is actually gonna be hard, especially when he had Music of Glory and YY Party. I just didn't really expect it to be so fast to where I couldn't comprehend any of the notes. And chart aside speaking, it does sound like a good Tag song. I didn't find anything too bad about it, and I honestly don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I've only listened to it a couple of times, uh, but I I will put it in like. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There might be a bit of some controversy on some song for people who actually watch my videos, but this is how I feel about the songs that are included in the game now. Oops. I don't know why this thing keeps lagging. I never had this problem on my other laptop. But yeah. This one, Blazing Force, was definitely my top tier song playing this game. These three right here, automatically liked. But this was more like when I listened to it for the first time, like fully, not just by the previews. But I actually liked them. For likes, yeah, these are some ones I find enjoyable. Hopefully it doesn't close out. Ones I find enjoyable. So, like, I didn't find anything too bad about it, and it was more. I would listen to it again a couple more times if I had to. This one, I will I have to listen to it a bit more, see if I actually like it a bit more. But I would, I gave those a chance, and this is a bit neutral. Come on, the no, yeah, I did not like that, and Fubuki, like, ugh. So, yeah, that's my tier list. There are a couple more songs that are gonna be released when it comes to future updates. And fortunately for me, I had early access to those songs through different means, but we won't get into that. I do like two of the songs that I've heard so far from it. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't say anything else. So, yeah, maybe next time if I still care enough about this game, I will make another tier list with those 5 songs included, and I'll let you know if any of this has changed as well. So, thank you all for watching. I know this, I know all of this was a bit of a drag. It was just me trying to deal with the lag and explaining why I like or dislike the songs. So, uh, hopefully I can bear with that the next time, and yeah, I'll see ya.